hopefully someone will join me on this unplanned, unscripted, uncensored, and unbiased YouTube live video. But if not, hey, it's okay. Going through the last of my Facebook Marketplace haul, in which I spent $160 for 4.5 long boxes. This is the final long box that I will have to go through. I did not know what was in any of the boxes. I am discovering what's in the boxes for the first time when I go through them while making videos. So it's always very exciting for me. So let's get into the comics. For the thumbnail, I just grabbed a couple and held them up, which included the first one of the box. So, Battle of the Planets, Witchblade, number 1. Alright, so it's nice. We'll get to number 1. This one scared me for a second. I had to take a closer look to make sure the Chrome gal there was appropriately dressed. So it looks like we've got a little bit of a run of the Authority here. And this one's, while I'm doing this, I want to organize ones that I want to replace the bag and boards on. Anything else that's in decent shape, I want to go ahead and keep, because, bagging and boarding all these, adds up. All these, the collection, some of the auction hauls that I've purchased, definitely does add up. I'm trying to become slightly more selective on which ones I'm replacing where I previously have. So it looks like we've got a nice little run of Authority. It looks like 2 different volumes. I could be wrong on that, but Wildstorm imprint here, so that's definitely interesting. Looks like we're getting it still more Authority. Trying to tell, looks like a space war military thing. Wonder if it's like, Starship Troopers-esque type action here against the bugs, or if we've got more like anime type thing. See, this one's got a very Batman feel to it. Batman, maybe Watchmen type situation. But it looks like a blending of maybe different runs of Authority. So if you haven't watched the first couple videos, so the very first one was a bunch of number 1s and stuff like that, and stuff from very small indie comic providers. And then the second couple boxes was more collection type runs and stuff like that. So, yeah. We started off with just the number 1 from Image, and now looks like we've got some run going here. But there looks to be some weird versions of this, Authority going on there. Looks like it might vary widely in its content breakdown. There's more of the Batman-esque character. And one of the reasons, oh hey, Packer Jeff, there's my guy. One of the reasons I really enjoy running through these is I've been able to get a lot of great insight on books and different things from people who've watched, and it's really great to get that information from the community. Everyone is still awake. Thank you. What about now? What about now? That is frustrating. What is with this thing? Well, nothing like having the first 5 minutes of this thing be full no audio. I don't know what it is with my microphone not liking the sound right off the bat, but it's definitely starting to get frustrating. Now I'm going to have to just start turning the microphone off and on in order to get it to work right, which I didn't used to have to do, but technical glitches. So I apologize now for people who are watching this on the replay and had the first 5 minutes not working well. So since that's the case, again, I am rerunning through the comic book collection I got off Facebook Marketplace. This is the last of the long boxes. God Hates Astronauts. This one just looks really interesting. Very bubblegum cartoonish thing going on. I purchased this collection for $160 for 4.5 long boxes. And I'm just going through it now and discovering it. And seeing what's in here. Discovering if there's any super awesomeness. Now I just got to see if I can shake past the fact that the audio was messed up for the first 5.5 minutes. Oh, look at this. That's quite the cover right there for God Hates Astronauts number 10. And a panda bear royalty in a space helmet, reflection in a mirror. Yeah, they surprisingly are in pretty decent shape. No major like spine ticks. The corners are in relatively good shape. So we got some solar. I've picked up some solar in a few mystery boxes recently too. But yeah, for like an all color cover, there's not like I don't see any real color breaks or anything that are like super noticeable spine ticks. So overall, the books have been in relatively decent condition. So, and we, there's multiples from time to time. Yeah, some of the worst ones, like I don't know if you can tell, but this one's got a little bit of a wave to it on the spine, but there's not actually any color breaks. It just looks like it was stored like this within a stack, but that would be easily pressed out. So that is definitely something yeah, so far it picked up in the teens, in the 20s, and we're still going on the solars. We'll start to see if it jumps around. But yeah, it's basically 16 through, the mid 30s. Which I think people like to see, when you get a collection, you like to see if you've got a good chunk. So, Solar Destroyer, I don't know if this one is part of the same series or if we've jumped to a different thing. Because now we're back. The Destroyer, maybe the Destroyer is just in there for a few of the books there. But yeah, so far we've got a good 30 of them of the same title. So being that I'm not a collector of this particular copy, I'll probably throw the whole run up on eBay. See what I can do. See how much this I can recoup of the my investment. Maybe I'll scrounge around the couple other ones that I've picked up randomly through mystery boxes and see if I can combine them, throw them up on a big, solar lot or something like that on the old eBay. I've been working tirelessly with my sister to go through and alphabetize and categorize all my comic collection and all the mystery boxes that I've acquired so far into something I can organize so I can. So yeah, it's nice we've gotten, doubles of some of those. So yeah, we're working on organizing, categorizing stuff so I can throw up on my eBay. Some of the ones that, I don't intend to collect, there's a ton of stuff that I've got that, I'm not going to hold on to. Jeff, I could do a Purple Root mystery box, but I would fear like I don't know enough about comics to make it worthwhile to people. That and the other thing is, like, I've seen some guys like who put together really good boxes, like Andrew at Comic Book Campaign, and he struggles to sell his, he tries to do 20 a month and he struggles to do that. And I don't know if I could. I feel confident in, the ability for me to, get a mystery box out there that people would want. I've purchased a lot of them from Instagram people, but they're all way more knowledgeable on comics than I am. So they know when they're putting together, the value for the customer, that the customer is getting that value. Guess what, man? Who doesn't love a Christmas issue? Boom! Happy holidays. So that would be my fear. It's just I just don't know enough about all these things, and I feel weird about because I've gotten books from people that were books from other mystery boxes, and it's your collection, do whatever you want, but that just feels weird to me a little bit. Whereas if I sold them on eBay or something like that, I guess I wouldn't feel as weird. And for me, I find eBay easier than trying to post them up on Instagram or something like that. I just feel like, I don't know, people are actually looking for comics. They're not looking for comics from me. So I got 3 of this issue on there. So I don't know. I appreciate the. My mom suggested me doing a mystery box as well. I'm just like, I just don't know about that. Maybe it's just because I'm too lazy. Could be. So I'm in deep on solar here. Now, I'm assuming this is it's the same guy. I think this must be like a volume difference we've got going on here. We got Cyclops in this one. So another, we got dose of that one. I like some of these solar covers are actually very cool. I like the way it looks. So yeah, now Jeff, if I was a guy who knew my comics back and forth like you do, like I think I could, could put together. But also, as a guy with kids, sometimes it's just easier to go the other route, the route where I don't have to do a lot of marketing on my own. Uh-oh. We got to change, folks. We are in a new set of books. We are now going, whew. But we're in Marvel. So I haven't not gotten a lot of Marvel in this collection. We're starting at the Sword of Solomon Kane, number 2. Feel like I would have liked to get number 1, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. All right, so that jumps to 6. All right, I guess we only had 2 of those. Now we got another indie imprint. What it looks appears, Solus. That was a quick 2 of that. Sovereign Sevens. So we're back to a bigger imprint. We got DC here, but it is still not one that I'm that familiar with. It does look very gruesome. A little gory. It looks like we've got the early part of the run here. We're in the single digit issues. All right, so that was I think it was the first 10 of those. And now we are at another one. Number 1, so we've got a number 1. Ooh, Stone. The Awakening. Oh. We got a special edition. Look at the shininess of that feller. Look at that. And we got 2 of the shiny ones. So we got some more Stone. Looks like a Mortal Kombat character. But here he looks like a World of Warcraft character with the gems. So I feel like by the title and some of these, it appears that stones, magical stones, play a part. Yeah, shiny stones. You got it. We got the fire. Very gritty. Oh. Now we're into a new one. We've got and I've had a bunch of these in another box. Stormwatch. So I don't know if Stormwatch has a huge following. But yeah, we got some Stormwatch. And I had a bunch of Stormwatches in one of the other boxes. So this one looks like we started at number 6. We've got a decent part of the run. This guy looks like a kind of a roided out Deadpool. So what do I know? So the bulk of these boxes definitely were probably Image. I would say overall Image, DC, and then other smaller imprints. It was very light on Marvel. This guy looks like the Max. So yeah, I think we got a good chunk of Stormwatch here. Just, who doesn't like a good heavy on the purple cover? And like I said, they're in good condition. The corners and everything are pretty good. Like the spines look great. They're good until I throw them all around. So the collection itself is overall good condition. I'm pretty sure the guy who had them had acquired them somehow, storage unit, bought them off a friend or something like that. Because when he quoted me his pricing, he was like, well, some of these are brand new and they go for $299. So, yeah, I was just like, all right, well, that's cover prices. A lot of these look like dollar bin books, but he didn't know what a dollar bin book was. So I was like, all right, this guy's not a comic guy. But yeah, it's the chunks and runs that do exist are, pretty sizable. And again, so we got multiple of some of the covers. So I don't know if they were a key issue or he just like, yo, I like that one. But yeah, it looks like we've got, just looking in the box, we might have quite a bit of Stormwatch. So we got doubles of that one. We just got that fire, that Stormwatch fire. So if Stormwatch is highly desirable to somebody, I'm in luck. I guess they need to work some Stormwatch characters into movies so my collection's value goes up, right? That's how it all works. Netflix needs to buy the rights to a show. And then it's all uphill. Yeah, he may have pulled out some number ones. But some of the ones are in here for different ones, but yeah. There was a long box where I went through and it was like every number one was missing, but it had the run. But, for the price, I felt like, I did all right. Like I wasn't going to lose my hind end on the deal. Then it's just a matter of how much work does it take to pluck out the ones that I can sell off to recoup my investment and keep the other ones that, I want to keep. This was like, Stormwatch modern version here. We got and it looks like it went from Image to Wildstorm. Maybe Wildstorm's an offshoot of Image. And I think at the end of this, I'm going to do a mystery box. I've got 4 boxes that I purchased to try to get the Golden Negan Lives. I've opened 2 of them. One of the videos I've already posted. So I think I'll open a third one at the end of this. What's going on, ME Comics? Yeah, I may have all the Storm Watches in all of the land because there was another box that had a ton of Storm Watches. This one we even got the Storm Watch National Geographic here. Gold Negan Lives. Clearly, SG Herp is not a fan of The Walking Dead. Dang, we got the new 52. So now we've got Stormwatch as a DC imprint with the new 52. But yeah, for all of you who've watched through this, through the more tedious parts of going through and checking out the long box, we'll fire off a comic book campaign $40 mystery box here at the end to see if I can round out that gold one per store Negan Lives. Geez, there's like 5 of these copies. 2, 3, 4. And we got a few of these, like a bionic, like Chrome Lady Storm Watch situation going on. So we got a bunch of those. There's a lot of Storm Watch going on here. Yeah, the cat definitely wants she wants to go outside, and it's not outside time. So now I'm basically, I think all the volumes of Storm Watch, I've got a lot of them. So that'll be fun for me and my sister to go through and try to organize. And when I say me and my sister, she's mostly the one that goes through and alphabetize them. I'm not such a good speller. So let me grab, and the last one. So if you've watched all 4 videos, you've seen everything in my $160 Facebook Marketplace long box haul. And to reward you for that tediousness, let's open up. Let's get the blue scissors out here. Let's get in something. So this July box from Comic Book Campaign had the opportunity to get the 1 per store gold Negan Lives copy. There were 15 of them sold, 4 of them to me. So we will see if I got that fire. Ooh, tape stuck to that goodness. Now, as most of you know, typically I don't hit a lot of the big prizes. It's not my forte, if you will. But if you like the box, at Comic Book Campaign on Instagram or Comic Book Campaign, I really like his boxes. He's offering a new lower price point DC box. So he did do a trade paperback in his boxes. His new DC box is at like $25. So, all right. So we've got Batman Rebirth. All right. So nothing super crazy there. Let's go here. All right. Surrey #1. I've got the other Surrey #1, the traditional one. So this is the 1 in 10 Pacheco variant. So, all right. It's nice to get a variant. Let's go there. We got some Star Wars #1, the 1 in 10 movie variant there. So, all right. A little Star Wars action. Can't be mad at that. Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie. Oh, come on. Look at that. Chewie looks like a struck match, man. You can't even hardly see him, especially on those white letters. And that's just my light. I'll back it up. All right. What do we got here? All right. So we've got the She Said Destroy. All right, dude. Here's the last chance at the Gold Negan Lives. And I did not get it. So that's the mystery box. $40. Not bad value. Plus, got the trade paperback. But I did not get the Gold Negan Lives. I still have one more attempt at it, plus the other video where I may or may not have gotten it. But that's what's going on there. Was that mystery box, that long box. I've got a whole bunch more stuff coming. I ordered a $300 mystery box last night. I've got a couple bigger boxes coming just for more excitement. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate everyone watching through tonight. And I apologize in the replay. The first 5 minutes, sound didn't work. Everyone, thank you so much. Take care. Wash your hands.